Good morning. Welcome to from my room, our room. It's Monday, a holiday in Japan. It's the Emperor's birthday, so the country is taking the day off. We're back at the house after our big day at Akiya yesterday. The plan is after breakfast. Yumiko's making breakfast right now. We're gonna get started on the washroom. We have some projects that we're going to do in there to basically removing items. It's a kind of a demolition kind of day. And I'm probably not going to get too much time, if any, in the garden, and that's okay, because it's more important that we work as a team on getting some stuff done there ahead of the DIY, or not the DIY, of the renovation work that's coming with the contractor. So that's it. I'll eat my Mikan real quick. As soon as Yumiko calls me for breakfast, we'll go downstairs, have breakfast, get our day started. All right, come join us if you like. Okay, here's our DIY project for today. Now I'm going to use the camera like this because I get better quality audio. I don't know, the audio is bad when I do the other way, so I'll kind of do it like this. Our goal is to take this thing out, and this up here. The light switch is here, but it doesn't offer a lot of light. We're not even going to touch this. This is going to be touched by the people that are going to come in and do the reform. This is where I wish that we had, in terms of tools, I wish we had a big light. We might get one. That, you know, a spotlight that you can have, a work light would be helpful. This has screws in it. We can take that out. Yoko, my sister-in-law, brought her driver over. Hi, Rudy. It seems to have power. Good. Be nice to charge it on. I should probably get it charging up. I'll set that up to start charging when we're not using it. Hey, it's Makita too. Good for her. So this is held up with screws, but before I start working on that, I want to take the washing machine, at least disconnect it and move it aside just in case I drop that. I don't want to drop it on that. This should come off pretty easy as well. Just attached in a few places. The plug here, we were worried about the electrical part, but it's just a plug. So that's undone. So let's get started. First real DIY project for the house. The Yumiko's in the kitchen. Yoko will be here in a while. I'm gonna try to get a head start. Charge up first and then get started. So I came in to tell Yumiko I was getting started, and she tried to tell me in as diplomatically a way as she could to not do anything I shouldn't, which really means don't do anything stupid, like trying to do stuff alone, carrying that thing down or whatever. I'm gonna get started with some chocolates here. Yumiko got me these Meiji. These are these little bite-sized ones that are so good. These are the best. Thank you for getting these.
You're welcome.
These are my DIY fuel. And Rudy agrees. Okay, let's get started. What I'm going to do now is try to undo the washing machine and just move it out of the way. And I've got the drill charging. Okay, I've removed the lights from up there and I'm checking out this old vanity. I've never done this stuff before. How I'm gonna remove this. It looks like I've turned those off, but that should do the job. I'll need to detach there, and I'll need a wrench to do that I don't have. So trip to the hardware store. And then I'm gonna need these are little tiny screws here. I'll need to get a screwdriver to take that off. I think if I take that plate off and can disconnect those and turn the water off and disconnect those, I should be able to then pull the vanity out over it. Although I don't know how that wooden piece is gonna go over it. Guess I'll figure it out as I go. Okay, I'm heading off to the hardware store to get an adjustable end wrench, AKA an AEW, and a little screwdriver. That'll need. Let's go. Hardware store, off we go. Bye, Rudy. Okay, this is Pro Shop Hodaka. We've been here before. If you've watched the videos, you've seen us here before. This is where we were 2 days ago buying a bunch of tools. I think we're going to be spending a lot of time here. Yumiko and I, our process and our way of acquiring tools is we're not going to buy tools up front until we need them, and only what we need. If it means we come back and forth to this place a lot, that's just fine. Because one thing that's nice is that my YouTube supporters and my Patreon folks and you people that watch my videos are supplying me with all the coffee fuel I need. I'm gonna get a can of hot coffee on my way out the door. But let's go inside and get an AEW. Here's what I need right here: adjustable end wrench. So they've got a couple of different. They're more expensive than I thought. They're pretty darn expensive. I think this one right here. That seems really flimsy. This one probably would do good. 2,280 yen. Oh, it's nice action on the AEW. I'm gonna get this one. All right, here's the two tools that I bought. I bought myself an adjustable end wrench, and I got this little screwdriver that Phillips said. And for coffee, I'm gonna get the Wanda right here. That looks pretty good. So 110 yen again. Thank you to my YouTube members and my Patreon folks and folks that watch my videos for keeping me during my Japan adventures. Let's get back in the car, get home, and keep on working on the DIY stuff. Thank you, Pro Shop Hodaka. Gotta shake it up. How does it taste? It's hot, sweet. And full of Wanda goodness. Let's go. Real quick stop along the road here to get some mikan. So 100 yen each. I got a handful of 200 yen and with a bunch of 10 yens that I'll pop into the box here. Liberate 2 nice bags of delicious Japanese mikan tangerine to take home to the family. Let's get back on the road. Holy, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Rudy, who's that? Let's go see. Come on. It's Yoko! Yay! Oh, Rudy, good mom. Yoko. Hi, Yoko.
Hi.
You're heading up to the house?
Yeah.
I'm taking the dogs down to the apartment, and then I'll come join you.
Yeah, okay.
All right. I'm sorry. Ao hito. Okay.
Hi.
See you a little later.
See ya.
Come on, boys. That's one of the nice things about living in this little community, having bought a house right up there, and her house, sister-in-law Yoko's house, is just down there. We can just walk to each other's house. Okay, headed back to the house now, up the river, and Yoko and Yumiko should be working now on the, isn't this pretty? My father-in-law told me that there used to be unagi, eel, swimming in this river. Anyway, crystal clear water. Anyway, so there should be working on the Senmenjo. I got the tools. I got a head start on some of the things. It's about lunchtime, but I think we can probably get a good hour's worth of work in before we have our lunch. I think Dad's already been taken care of. Yoko might have taken care of that. I met a couple farmers just a while ago after I showed you guys with meeting Yoko. Talked to them a little bit. This farmland is all going to be bustling with green life soon. And our house, it's just right up there. Yeah, right around the corner. Let's go. Let's take the back entrance, shall we? Through the backyard. Let's go. Come on. So here's the land that we want to buy. Look, the flowers are coming in. It's so pretty. This is a chestnut tree. Soon, life will be budding out with that. And here's the trail through our back. Hopefully, this will all be our backyard without too long. And then over here is our home through the forest. And I'm going to clear all this out, all this dangerous stuff down here, make it a nice path. And here's the area I've been working on doing my garden work, getting all that area cleaned up. Cleaned up all this too. I'm going to fence all this in to make a nice area for the dog. Let's see how the ladies are doing. Well, looking through the window, I can see that they've moved the washing machine out of the Senmenjo. They're making good progress. They're having all the fun without me. Tadaima. You guys are having all the fun. Look at that. You got the door off. You got the sentaki out. Let's take a look at what you've done. The drill is ready. Get my indoor shoes on. Stuff on Gigi. Look, they got the out. Good job. Wow, look at that. Looking good.
Trying to remove wallpaper. It's not going well.
Well, did you research it? Is it paper wallpaper or is it like a like a synthetic fibers? I don't know.
It's like thick paper.
It does. Huh. Maybe we should research it. It looks very thick. It looks like more than paper. It looks like wall of some sort. Oh, that's where someone's been trying it.
Vinyl or something.
Yeah. Maybe we need to research it.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to have lunch and research it when we have internet connection. And we can take this out next. I got the tools that I can use to take this handsome vanity out. But
This may be the problem. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it does.
Well,
And I'll tackle it. The ladies made a lot of progress, but now it's time for lunch. Like I keep saying, I don't know if it's just this paradigm, I love that word, or the retired life, but meals get in the way of everything. It seems like we're always eating and then starting something and then stopping to eat again, etc., and then sleep. But hey, it's life, right? So let's go. We're gonna walk down to Yoko's house, pick up Dad, take Yoko's car somewhere, we don't know where. This is our lunchtime walk to Yoko's house. Can't imagine a more pleasant walk between family residents. I like this. Now we have to decide what we're gonna have for lunch. I ran back to the house to get some photos of some rusted screws that we want to drill out. I think that's the idea. I'm going to do it. I took some photos with the measuring tape. I call it measure kun. And we're going to, might after lunch, go back to Hodaka to ask the Tencho-san about a solution. Here's the photos I took, and then now it's time for lunch. Yoko found a nice drill, one of Dad's old tools right here. This is brings back memories like my dad had in the 70s and the 80s. We're going to use this thing, and I think this drill bit is the right size, so we'll use this to drill out the aforementioned screws. Here's the place we're doing for lunch today. Yaki nantaka o nantaka nantaka. Tori something. But it's a good price.
Yaki?
770 yen for something. Can't wait. And here's the food. Yumiko's. Really good. And then Dad's. Boy, it doesn't get much more Japanese than that. Wow. And here's my big one. I got the omori. The ladies remembered they ordered me the large size. So I've got some fish, some sashimi, miso soup. Very good. I always have a hard time opening it. The little tiny little thousands of little fishes, some pickles, and rice, the big size rice. All right. Itadakimasu. Let's get started. Guys, you aren't gonna believe this. This incredible meal that I just showed you right here, the price is 770 yen. Yumiko says that's the price after they raised their prices recently. They've got a big sign right there that talks all about they're apologizing, raising their prices. It used to be $660. That 770 is $5, like, what did I say, $5.16? Yeah, $5.17 for all of that, tax included. Best price ever. Yoko for the win. Here's a little river just outside of the restaurant that we just ate at. Man, that's an old looking place, huh? I don't think they've updated anything since the Showa period, including the menu. Okay, let's get out of here and go to the tool store. And now we're back at Hodaka to get some tools and some tips. Years ago, Yumiko used to work right there, right?
Decades ago.
Decades ago. Refrigerator handles, right? Wow. Long ago, before the war, this was some sort of a munitions factory, and it was bombed by the Americans. The whole factory was bombed out, that whole block. The whole city was firebombed. This guy is the boss, and he's gonna help us find what we need. Okay, we're back at the house, and we dropped Dad off, and Yumiko and Emily have headed, Yumiko and Yoko have headed out to get something sweet for dessert. I'm walking back to the house. I'll show you the tools that we got. For the wallpaper removal, we got this tool right here that is a double-handed thing. You can actually, I don't know if you need to hammer it for wallpaper, but you could if you need to. And then we got this right here to remove those screws that are, broken. We're gonna drill them out and pull them out that way. The Tensho-san, the manager at the store, recommended these. So we'll give these a try. I'll get home, I'll have I'll get started. Yep. All right, with that job getting that vanity thing out of the way, now I'm going to remove this frame that was for a screen door contraption that was on the house that we removed. It's kind of in a bad shape because the screws are all stripped out, and this one is misaligned. You can't even reach it. So I got that tool with this thing on the end. that might be able to solve it. Let's give it a try. I forgot to put on my eye protection. There we go. Hey. Okay, Dee. Goodies.
How's it going? Woo! You did it!
Yeah, got it up.
Wow. Good job.
Thanks. Look at you brought the coffee and donuts. Got my venti sized mocha. You guys get latte?
I did.
Usual. Yoko, what did you get?
Cappuccino.
Ooh, what are the donuts? Oh, Mr. Donuts. Wow.
Mr.
Oh, heart. That's nice. All right, let's eat. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Arigato. Hey, Mama. Thank you. Good job.
I think so, yeah. I think we can go down and move the other ladder.
Okay. Okay. We did it!
Yay!
Woo! That was exciting. Good job.
I got knocked out.
Yes. I'm gonna keep that in. That was good. We did it. Look, hey. And the cabinets are out.
Yay!
Good job.
And more.
Breaking out her new tool.
Wow.
Look at that thing.
That's the fun
That's
part.
macho.
Wait, how does this work?
There goes Yoko.
What's
Making
this?
okonomiyaki.
Oh, but here is another.
I think that modifies the angle of attack. Okay, I think the chocolate, the sugar, and the mocha, and the donut hit me. I knew that was going to happen. I shouldn't have ordered a mocha. I'm usually a black drip coffee kind of guy. Drip is the fancy part. I learned to say drip from the fact that I ordered the drip coffee here. Normally I'm just a black coffee drinker, because the sugar is too much. So I had that venti mocha, and I drank like 3/4 of it and a full-on chocolate donut. And I knew as I was eating that, I was doomed. Sure enough, an hour later, I hit the wall. I feel awful. So the ladies seem to be doing better. So they're going to continue working. Now, granted, I had a head start on them, right? I got those cabinets out before they came over. So they gave me a nice otsukaresama as I hit the door. This will give me a chance to get back to the dogs too. Check on them and take them out if they seem to be inclined. They didn't seem to be inclined earlier. Their big dog walk is coming up. They know that. They're creatures of routine, as so many of us are, right? Oh, I even got chocolate on my lips. Ugh. Overdid it. Go back. Lay my head down for a little while, and I'll be good. Okay. I'm back at the house, and Yumiko's been going at it really hard with Yoko. They've got a lot of this old wallpaper off. It looks like a lot of hard work.
A lot of tedious work.
Wow. Dinner's at between 6:30 and 7 at Yoko's house. That's nice. Well, maybe it's time to call it quits, Yumiko.
Yeah.
Got all this stuff. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Rudy agrees. Okay. Dinner soon. Hey. Yoko made her famous nabe for dinner. Again, thank you. It was so good.
I mean, nabe takashi.
Ollie took a seat at the table too. That'll make me feel better.